Vacation House Rules looked like a dream, a cozy escape into lakeside renovations, warm-hearted stories, and promising income properties. But behind the perfectly staged reveals and smiling hosts, there's a harsher truth unfolding. Today, we're digging deep. What really happens when HGTV turns your cottage into a short-term rental goldmine? Why are fans starting to tune out? And is this beloved show already on the brink of collapse? Let's unpack the reality HGTV rarely reveals. Scott McGillivray isn't your average renovation expert. By 26, he was already a licensed contractor, property investor, and reality TV entrepreneur. He used his student loan money to buy his first rental property, and the rest is HGTV history. His first series, Income Property, made him a household name in Canada. Then came Vacation House Rules in 2020, a fresh, optimistic spin on cottage makeovers. The show promised to turn underused summer homes into moneymakers. A quick pause. If you want to stay updated on all things HGTV, make sure to hit that subscribe button, like the video if you're enjoying it so far, and drop a comment to share your thoughts. Alright, let's jump back in. But as the series unfolded, viewers got more than just DIY tips. They got a fantasy. Every dream transformation needs a design magician. That's where Deborah Simone steps in. Known for her warm minimalism, think marble, muted tones, and no clutter, Deborah's aesthetic took over Instagram. Her chemistry with Scott on screen made fans wonder if something more was happening. But both have confirmed they're just longtime friends, each married with kids. Still, their dynamic became a cornerstone of the show. Yet chemistry isn't enough to keep a show afloat. Most of the homes featured are nestled in Ontario's Kawartha Lakes and Haliburton Highlands. A smart move since Scott himself owns properties there. These areas were still relatively affordable until the HGTV effect hit. As Vacation House Rules gained popularity, short-term rental markets in these regions exploded. Prices surged, municipalities began cracking down, and fans who dreamed of owning their own vacation house were left chasing inflated listings. Scott once admitted that they're filming 8 to 10 properties at a time. Some are completed in just 6 weeks, others take over a year. This rushed pace means one episode might show sunny decks, and the next might feature snow-covered yards, even at the same property. It's all edited to feel seamless, but real owners deal with months of delays, stress, and unexpected costs. Let's talk numbers. On June 14th, 2025, viewership for Vacation House Rules dipped to just over 607,000. That's a 12% drop in a week, and far below the 1 million average of past seasons. To soften the blow, HGTV dumped full seasons onto Max, hoping streaming would keep the buzz alive. But is it working? The decline may hint at a bigger issue: franchise fatigue. Sure, the show ends every reveal with projected rental income. You see the glittering Airbnb listings and imagined ROI. But what happens after the cameras stop rolling? One guest blogged about finding roaches under a "don't move the furniture" clause. Others reported poor maintenance and overpriced stays. These properties are marketed like boutique hotels, but many lack full-time upkeep. The rental dream becomes a guest complaint nightmare. From Ontario to Florida to California, cities are cracking down on short-term rentals. Why? Noise complaints, parking issues, housing shortages. Municipalities have started limiting the number of rental days, enforcing stricter permits and raising fees. Some homeowners are now questioning whether the makeover was worth it. For HGTV, this changes everything, because if homeowners can't rent out their new spaces, the show's entire premise falls apart. We can't deny the show's feel-good episodes. Remember Season 1's Equestrian Cottage? It preserved 19th century charm with antique doors and ceilings. Or Season 6's Here Comes the Sun episode? That one redesigned a home for a medically fragile child. It went viral for showing compassion over profit. These episodes proved that the show had heart, but they were exceptions. The show tried reaching younger audiences with influencer collaborations. Remember the cottage with pink siding and a ball pit? It racked up 5 million TikTok views. But did it bring sustainable viewers back to the show? Or was it just a sugar high in a long season of decline? Rumors suggest that Season 7 might take the crew out of Ontario and into a US coastal market. Why? Because the rules aren't working like they used to. Increased regulations, soaring costs, viewer fatigue. If HGTV wants to keep the franchise alive, they'll need more than feel-good flips. Vacation House Rules made owning a rental cottage look like a fairy tale, but the truth? It's expensive, complicated, and increasingly restricted. Scott's formula, buy low, renovate fast, rent high, still can work. But only if you understand the risks. Because once the crew drives off and the furniture is staged and the cameras stop rolling, what's left is reality. A beautiful property, yes, but one that now demands full-time attention. For some, it's a dream come true. For others, a costly, stressful wake-up call. So, what do you think? Would you still stake your savings on a lakeside rental in 2025? Or has vacation house rules shown you just enough to step away? Let us know in the comments. And if you want more deep dives into HGTV's biggest shows and their even bigger secrets, hit that subscribe button. We've got a lot more coming your way.